Hello YouTubers, my name is Freddy and today's video will be on the Rental League race on October 1st at Area 27's Kartplex. This will be the actual main race, which consists of 14 laps, and there will be video without audio because sadly my setup has some audio issues. But as you can see here, we're forming up for the grid start, but it seems like first place accidentally thought the middle was a tram line, and so the race start got aborted. But we'll go around, do one more warm-up lap and get started. My position is 7th. I qualified in 7th. I completed the heat race in 7th, and then in this race I've now started in 7th. In practice I was 5th, so I do have some pace that could keep up with the front pack, but we will see the results of this race. As we go around, we're just warming up our tires. Everybody has been put at a weight of 175 pounds. I myself am 180 pounds, so I've got an extra 5 pounds on me today. My brother is also back in 13th right now. He's weighing in at 184 pounds, so he's got 9 pounds on himself as well. The issue we found in the heat race is we lost the front group of the 6 drivers ahead. So my approach on this race would be trying to keep up with them. As you can see, we get stuck in our tram lines, ready for grid start. And then courtesy of my dad, we have this footage from the outside view. And green flag, away we go. Coming into the first turn, I lay off the brakes a little bit. Going into the second, we get pushed from the rear. Now we're going 3 wide, I'm on the outside. I decided to take a later turn, and as a result, I managed to gain a couple positions here. Christian in the white is letting the driver by that he hit on the inside, but I thought I cut him off here, so I decided to let him by, but made the mistake as 2 other drivers managed to gain positions on us. So that's something I've definitely learned from this race, is I was way too forgiving in that case. I thought I made a mistake, but really I did not. As a result, I let off the gas and gave positions away that was completely unnecessary. That's just the confidence thing I find. This is my second race, so I was being Mr. Nice Guy when I didn't necessarily need to be. So now I'll hopefully work with Christian here to try and get into the catch back up to the guy in the red helmet, and then hopefully gain a position there. Do a bit of bump drafting. But then I do remember that the guy behind me is quite aggressive, and I kind of want to leave him behind, so I decide to overtake Christian here. Just to put a buffer between myself and the guy behind. I had some issues in the heat race with him. He would come in and dive bomb a little on turn 2, and it would slow us right down. So I did sacrifice some time on the guy in front, the red helmet guy. But I do know that my pace is faster, so we will catch up with him later in the race. But it does look like the front pack has managed to get away. So I do notice on this lap that we are gaining on the guy in front, but it does seem to be that he's getting away with us from us in the later stage of the lap. But in the first stage, we are a lot quicker. So we're gaining a couple attempts on him, and so in about 5-6 laps we should catch up to him. Also, if you like this content, I think this is a perfect time to ask for a like and a subscribe. It would greatly help the channel. I hope to get better camera gear in the future for better videos. I'm looking for a 360 camera one day. I feel like that would really improve the video quality. So anything helps the channel if you can hit that like and subscribe button. So as you see there, we gained quite a lot of time on the guy in the red helmet on that first turn. And so that's where I really feel like I might have to do an overtake. As long as we can keep on his rear throughout the next 2 sectors, then we should be good. The group in front don't seem to be getting too far away. Seems to be consistent distance. Yeah, we got a good exit out of that. Going into the 3rd sector, we're able to cling onto the backside of the guy in front. At this time, I'm thinking maybe I can push him a little bit forward, increase his speed. I didn't quite get the exit there to overtake, so let's give him a bump to hopefully get him to go a little bit faster. But at this point, he does lay off the gas right here, and that to me makes me think, oh, maybe I'm actually faster, so I should overtake. And that's what I do in this first turn. He has a much earlier braking zone than I do, so I use my late braking to get a clean overtake. Now that did cost us some time making that overtake, so hopefully I can recover it and catch up to the group in front. We can see that they are just starting their lap, that turn as we come round our turn. I do look back occasionally just to check to see if red helmet guy catches up to us, but we do manage to get a bit of distance on this lap, so I feel pretty safe from another attack. Just for reference on times, my fastest lap here was a 1 minute 16.5. The fastest lap was actually put in by Jeff in front, who's the guy in first. He got a 15.6, I believe. So there is 9/10 of a second to gain on this track layout. Yeah, still lots to learn from that guy. That guy is mighty fast. I do have to say, if you're new to Kartplex or Area 27, they do these rental league races, which is roughly about $200 per driver. It's great fun. You don't have to really bring anything. You don't even have to bring a helmet. They've got helmet themselves. I bring my own helmet because I've got the camera as well, and gloves. I strongly recommend bringing gloves. It just helps with grip on the steering wheel and fatigue on the hands. But yeah, the rental league races are great. Anyone can come. You just need a little bit of practice on the actual track from just doing some rental sessions. But even today, there seemed to be a few people that hadn't ever done a rental league race, as well as their experience wasn't that high either. So it's really for anyone and everyone, and it's so much fun. I love the structure behind it. I love the opportunity to do some sort of actual racing. It is also very nice that they actually weigh you in and then bump everyone's karts up if you're a lighter person. Just makes it more competitive. And there's also no excuses if you're battling someone and they're a little bit faster. This is the first time on this track that they are using the shark tooth here, which definitely threw a curveball in. No one had experience on this, but it was so much fun. I loved that shark tooth. It made it competitive in many different ways. I found that I was actually really fast on the shark tooth, but I was slower on the rest of the track. As we can see, those karts in front are still pretty much on the entrance of this turn by the time I'm done the turn before. So I don't think we're really gaining any time or losing any time on them. So I feel like right now it might just be worth securing position 7. All I can really hope for at this point as we get into the later stage of the race is that someone crashes out in front. You can see up in front, first and second have quite a bit of distance between each other. And then the rest of the pack is 3rd, 4th, and 5th, and 6th. As you can see there, we lost quite a lot of time on the pack in front. They're now at the exit of this turn by the time we hit the exit of the turn before. So I feel like my hopes of catching up to them is slowly fading away. We've got the white flag now, so this is the final lap. And with this in mind, I felt like all I needed to do was just kind of secure 7th position. 8th, red helmet guy in 8th wasn't too far behind, but any mistake I would have made could have given him a position. There is pretty much no hope for me getting 6th at this point unless a major crash happens on the last lap. Anything is possible though. So as you can see, that group of 4 in front is now coming out of the exit of this turn whilst I'm on the exit of the turn before. But it looks like someone has come off out in front. Maybe an opportunity to overtake? No, he seems to be back on quite quickly. And then on hindsight, I think that guy was actually a back marker, just letting the carts go by. And here we go, checkered flag. We got 7th. So that's it. That's our race at Area 27 Kartplex on October 1st, 2023. This was, I believe, the last rental league race they're going to be doing for the year. They do have an endurance race that happens on Monday. But yeah, it was great fun. Definitely will be back next year. And if you guys like the video, like the content, make sure to leave a like. If you're one of the racers or just want to leave a comment, feel free to leave a comment. And then also subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.